excited. We're all chattering at everything
We're
at the same
live,
time.
everyone. G'day.
We get that out the way.
We're
So
fine.
we have about 3 minutes to go. You can get another pint in at that stage.
All those lovely people at the pub.
Do you know what you're going to ask us for the first question?
Not a clue. What would you like?
Yeah.
Well, just going to. Well, it's depending what it is, who we get to answer it. Yes.
Oh, we don't know, do we?
Believe
It's
me,
all,
this is like Seinfeld. It is completely off the cuff.
Okay. It's completely freewheeling. That's fine.
Yep, absolutely it is. You never know. I might actually get in a vegan question in there.
Well, you know none of us are vegans, so that's good.
Well, Nick, you know the joke.
I do know the joke. I've heard it a couple of times, Grant.
Yeah, once or twice. Have the rest of the crew heard it?
Yeah.
No, so I'll let you punish them with that one.
I feel sorry for them now. Oh dear, oh dear. Gay Miranda's on board. Nice to have you on board, Gay. It really is. And Todd's here.
Yeah, Todd.
Todd!
American Young.
American Young, absolutely. Yep, absolutely.
Here.
So, Nick, as you know, we've got quite a few people lining up to take part in the live version. Guys, we're going to make a movie out of all of this as well. You guys will get a copy of it. I'm sure Nick will share it.
Thank you.
Where's Paul?
Next door.
Hey, Paul.
Paul and I are next door to each other. Adrian, Anna, and Hannah.
Paul, it's been a while, my bro. haven't you?
He's grown a
I
moustache.
know. We're trying to work up because last time you spoke, I think Adi and Nick were in different locations, but
Yeah.
I don't know why I wasn't available. So at the time before was when Nick was at my house. That was definitely the first time. That was last year.
Okay, yeah, it is.
November.
I just want to know, how's our team going right now?
That's what.
Well, my tan's looking pretty good. Look at
No.
that.
No, the team. How's Man U?
So say again.
How's Man U going right now?
Oh, United.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad at all. Yeah, we're sat third in the Premier League.
Awesome. So
yeah, they're much better. This Dutch guy seems to be the real deal at the minute.
nice. Let's go live, guys.
There we go.
Oh, we need a bit of that. Yeah. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and believe me, absolutely elated. Happy like a freight train, of course. You know the band coming out of Leicester in the UK. Yes, it's the Heartlandroots Band. And you know something? We've corralled them all together in some strange place where they give them weird drinks to drink and they make them all smile. I think they're down pub. Nice to have you guys back. Welcome back to Galaxy. It's a real pleasure. Adi, it's nice to see you. And always a pleasure to see you. It really, really is. And Carl, well, you know, Paul's there as well. Harko is in there. Nick Plews is in there. And, well, Sam, nice to have you with us as well. Believe me, guys, I was saying just prior to going live on air that you guys are dangerously close to being the most consistent band at Galaxy 22-23 era. And believe me, I'm absolutely stoked. You couldn't get a better way to start an interview. Good evening.
Woo!
Good evening, Grandpa in New Zealand, and everybody listening.
Thank you for staying up so late, guys. I heard you're just coming home from band practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been
3-hour rehearsal.
3-hour rehearsal, so we needed to get to the pub and have a quick pint before we go home.
Yeah, believe me, after an hour, that's happening already, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really. Now, we started off the show with the Heartlandroots Band, of course, Hit Me Like a Freight Train. Now, tell me about this track, please, because believe me, we get so many requests for this. We can't get through a breakfast show without playing it. Tell me all about it.
Well, that song was actually a single of ours in Britain from back in beginning of 2020. It was right at the beginning of lockdown, just before lockdown, I should say, when that first came out. And the song itself was I was just thinking about something I could try and write about, kind of a relationship, the impact someone could have on someone's life, and thinking what has a kind of long, hard-hitting impact. And I just thought, okay, imagine being hit by a freight train. Kind of something that keeps on coming and like a freight train. And then it came back from there, really.
Well, the thing is, and believe me, I'm still waiting for my invitation, of course, to your former Prime Minister's famous parties.
Well, he's not fighting much at the moment. He's got a little bit out of favour.
Yeah, but he still looks like he stuck his tongue in a light bulb, thing in his hair. Is just fantastic, isn't it?
Well, yeah, some might say.
Yeah. Got to say hi to Michael King on board. Also, Cheryl Arnold. Hello, Cheryl. Nice to have you on board as well. Bo Gregory's back. Nice to have you as well. Now, believe me, somebody can tell me this because Susie, coming out of North Carolina, in fact, is asking, as a fan, how do we get hold of you guys? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? Are you a talker? But more importantly, do you respond?
All the above. All the above. So all the singles, 13 singles now, you'll find on YouTube with the accompanying video that was put together for the release. The band website, you can access absolutely everything, each and every one of us and stuff. Spotify. We had a really, really nice admin from Spotify not that long ago to say that our music being added to playlists and the amount of streams and downloads had gone up by 215%, 215, which we were really, really happy with. So we'd like to think we're doing something right. How the lady in North Carolina gets to see us, well, we've got no plans at the moment to be touring America, although there was a possibility earlier this year, but nothing materialised. But to go and do the States is definitely a bucket list thing for us, for sure.
Yeah, believe me, I think I've got a hook-up for Nick when he goes over there. He wanted to meet a couple of famous people, so we've introduced him to some of them. Got to say hi to Michael Gray as well. Sharon and Field is watching it. Kerry Van Cannon coming out of North Carolina. Nice to have you on board too, Kerry. Now, no, I'm not going to ask the joke after all, believe me. But, folks, who's going to tell me about the video to Rock to My Roll? Because I saw it, I think it's fantastic. Who made this?
You can say that.
Well, I mean, basically that video is just a bit of like a documentary of what we were doing on tour with. So it was all pretty much done on mobile phones, and we just kind of did shots of each other while we were just driving and setting up, and little clips of, things from the gigs we did, and bits and bobs really. It's not, we haven't really done a video like that before. Most of them have some kind of thread runs through it, a bit of sort of storyline, but that was really like a little documentary, I suppose, of what was going on.
Yeah, well, I got to be honest with you, Eddie. Nick sent it to me, and I had a look at it. I played it a couple of times. I really, really enjoyed it. So whoever stitched all of that together, believe me, job well done. Brilliant, absolutely. So, who's going to tell me about the song that I just can't get away from in the breakfast show every morning, Rock to My Roll? Who's going to give me all the skinny on this one?
Well, I can if you like. That song I first thought that song when I was thinking about my wife here, and I was just thinking, you've got like you're my salt, my pepper, you're my Romeo to my Juliet. I just thought she's kind of my rock, so I thought rock to my roll. So I just wrote down my country comfort and my sweet soul. When I got the blues, you're the rock to my roll, and I kind of wrote that down, and I kept it in my notebook for about a year. And then I was actually talking to Paul over the phone, and we started throwing a few ideas around for a song, and it started coming together a little bit from there really. It's about sort of trying to make the best of a situation in your life really, and that's how it kind of took off from there really, isn't it? And then when it came to how the song goes, we just wanted to do a shuffle song. We wanted to do something which would sit at the end of our set when we play live. And it just kind of came together in the studio that way, really. Fairly basic song, but fun one to do.
Well, believe me, it is the most requested. You're always in the hot new entry of the week, and that's fantastic. It really, really is. We've known you, almost 7-8 months, something like that. And since we met you, you've never been out of Galaxy, literally. That is...
Wow. That's fantastic.
It really is fantastic. So joining us live, of course, is the entire band. Feel sorry for them talking to me. Here is the Heartlandroots Band and Rock to My Roll. So Nick, where's the barman?
Round the corner, we're in a private area of the pub.
Okay, well you're safe then.
Not too far from the studio.
You're safe then, because I was going to tell them to have another round on you guys.
You're reserved.
You see that?
Yeah, you're very reserved.
Well, typical British. What do you expect?
Yeah, exactly.
You're Dame Barbara and Viscount Grant.
Yeah, by the way, what does a Viscount do?
A Viscount?
Yeah.
Well, there's two things. One of them's a minty biscuit. Played by McVitie's, I think, in the UK. The other one plays for the...
Meaningless title.
Yeah, a meaningless title for somebody who gets from the civil list and gets looked after by the taxpayer of Britain. It's a hereditary title.
Okay, so you don't get to make any laws.
No. I mean, if you're in the House of Lords with the title Viscount, you can have some effect on the political system, but the House of Lords don't really have much power. It's the House of Commons. But the biscuits have far more than Viscounts.
Do they still wear wigs?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Do
They mainly the judiciary, but I think some of them don a tonsorial, put something on their head. Yeah.
It sounds like fun.
So do they wear robes?
It's a job just for me, believe me. I'll shake things up.
We could get you some robes.
Well, Dame Barbara and Viscount Grant.
Oh, believe
hereditary titles, and you're fully deserving of them.
Believe me, my friend, absolutely honoured that you did that. I can't get it off the radio. I'm not going to take it away.
We should play it.
Francesca's watching. Nice to have you with us, Francesca. It really is. And Wolf Milestone is joining us as well. Nice to have you. Guys, we'll wrap it up after this, but I really got to thank all of yous for taking part. It's so nice to see the whole crew.
Yeah.
It really is. And honestly, Sam, we love what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. That's
It's a lovely voice.
You have just got a superb voice, you really do. And I think that's where the connection comes in. Moreover, the band is superb, but I think the connection comes in through your voice.
Superb.
Yeah, well, what we'd like to say, I know we're still on air, but
We are.
not broadcasting that, but you know from our hearts that we're so grateful for everything that you do and the support that you've given to us over the past 8 months, and the friendship and the bonds that we've truly made. And you know, we really are grateful for that. And Paul was mentioning Spotify figures. Well, that's courtesy of you guys as well. You know, we need a product to put out there, but without the product, we've got nothing. But we've got even less without people like you, good selves. So we salute you, brother.
How many countries?
175.
There's 175 countries tuned in right now.
Brilliant. Well, hello world.
How many cities?
2,812.
2,812 cities. Let's go back to the desk. We'll wrap this up right now, but thank you guys. It's been a pleasure. You know, this band, from the absolute genius that writes the lyrics all the way through to the lead singer that just absolutely amplifies this whole band, the Heartlandroots Band, absolutely fantastic. Coming out of Leicester in the UK. Now, guys, before we go, anything new coming up in the future? Are we releasing any new music? Is it going to be off the same album, or are you looking at releasing a new one?
Right. Okay, well, we've been releasing a single every 3 months since the middle of 2019, and we're coming to a point now we need to start recording some new material. We've actually started doing some songwriting and arranging. I think next week we're going to have an acoustic rehearsal place for some new stuff next week. We're about to undertake a lot of gigs this year, so in between the gigs we're doing, we're going to start rehearsing our new stuff, and I guess we'll probably have something new out by the end of, by the middle of summer, I'd say, probably. Maybe early if we can get together.
Fair enough, because I was looking for a heads up on what the next single that we can release here, because believe me, if you're getting this success with these songs, I'm looking to keep this wagon wheel rolling, you know what I mean? I want to keep the Heartlandroots Band here every day, all year. What do you reckon?
That's fine, and that's brilliant. What we'll do, Grant, is you can have, your station can have the worldwide premiere of the song.
Yeah, sure.
Love that.
Do you hear that, Grant? You're
Love
an
that.
exclusive.
That is fantastic. It really, really is. Damien Carruthers is joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, Damien. So, guys, stay safe. I hope you've all got designated drivers to take you home now that you've been drinking. And believe me, we don't want any videos of you guys on, those police shows or anything like that. So please stay safe on those roads, won't you? We'd love to have you back again. And from everybody here to all of you guys, keep doing what you're doing simply because I need to keep employed, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll hopefully keep you in gainful employment. But again, from all of our hearts, thank you so much to you guys and your listeners. We're always grateful.
Well, believe me, we absolutely love you guys. Keep doing it. Keep doing it right here. For everybody that's going to watch this over there on YouTube, don't forget, sub, thumb, bell, bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like the Heartlandroots Band. Subscribe, become part of the family, become part of the noise. And, well, you know what to do with the thummy thing. Get epileptic. Do it. Like us a lot. In the meantime, we'll be back very, very shortly. We're going over to meet up with a young band by the name of the Living Room Rockstars. You're going to love them, you really are. They were going to throw in the towel, then we came along. Follow the story, you will love it. Have a very happy day. Happy radio, everyone.
Galaxy.